and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, the High Guy Jacobs, and today we're taking a look at the brand new drop, the brand new event, and the brand new collab coming to us from Doomsday Last Survivor. And would you believe it? They are doing a collab with Attack on Titan. For all of you that really enjoy the anime, they're bringing it to Doomsday. So we're going to go take this video to go through all the stuff that they've released. The hero, the shelter skin, mark skin, shelter tag, chat bubble, vehicle, you name it, we're going to talk about it. But before we do that, let's start by reading out what this update and what this collab is kind of looking like. Excuse me. Dear Commanders, a colossal reveal, Doomsday Last Survivors with Attack on Titans is coming. Commanders, the mystery beyond the sea has finally come into view, and it is bigger than anything that this apocalyptic wasteland has ever faced. The Attack of Titan, the world of Attack on Titan is officially entering Doomsday Last Survivor. The collaboration will officially start on January 1st. Get ready for exclusive collaboration characters, skins, biochemical beasts, gameplay, content, and more. This is only the beginning. Follow and stay tuned to our page for further reveals. Change is sweeping the wasteland. Commanders, are you ready to embrace the power from the other side? Tell us in the Doomsday Last Survivor Discord where you are most likely looking forward to in this collaboration. Blah, 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 blah. Let's just take a look at what we're actually getting from it. Because truth is, there's a decent amount of stuff that you might want to be looking for, especially if you're a rider main. This is a rider collab that they're hitting us with. So when we look through this, obviously, you know, you can look at it based on that. And, of course, we'll look at the stats and all the stuff that goes with it. But from what I understand, and I haven't looked at anything yet, the hero is a rider hero. That's the only thing that I've had kind of spoiled a little bit for me. But I haven't really looked at much of anything. We're jumping right in to do this first because at the end of the day, a reaction for me is a reaction for you guys too. So let's go ahead and do this all together. Now, jumping into the game, first and foremost, let's going to take a look at the new hero coming to Doomsday. This is Eren Yeager, but they have him currently named, or her, I can't tell. They have them currently named Omnidirectional Mobility. That's weird. I hear Omnidirectional Mobility is the name for this thing. The thing that allows them to move quickly. I think that's the name for that. I'm not an Attack on Titans fan. I haven't actually seen it myself, so I don't know the references, but that's what I've been told. Other than that, let's look at what Eren Yeager is providing at max, and then we can go ahead and justify whether it's a hero you want to focus on getting or not. As we've seen, we are a rider squad with skills. So we've got a skills rider squad hero. You're getting the Wings of Freedom bonus where you're getting an increased damage dealt to range squads by 5%, but a decrease of damage or an increase in taking damage from infantry squads, pardon me. So obviously it's the same collaboration buff you get with all of them. You deal more to the class that you're stronger against, but you take more from the class that you're weaker against, or that's stronger against you. But that being said, let's take a look at Power of the Titans. Let's take a look at what their skills are, and we can justify, obviously, what it is and whether they're any good. And I will try my best not to say obviously, so obviously. First and foremost, we're looking at Rage required 1,000, dealing damage to the current target of 11,000, so that's a little low. When not rallying or garrison, so when fighting in the field, enters the high mobility state for 3 seconds. While in the state, basic attacks deal bonus damage at a factor of 1,800 to up to 3 nearby enemy squads, and reduces their rage recovery speed by 10% for 1 second. So when you're fighting the field, enters the every skill will enter you in the high mobility state where you're going to punch 3 targets for 1,200, or for 1,800, pardon me. So 18, 36, 54, plus another 15. So in reality, the 11,000 isn't bad because you're doing another 15,000 max damage to... So that's like 25,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And the reduction in rage recovery by 10 seconds, or by 10% for 1 second. I know it's only 1 second, but each time... that's each basic attack, right? So each basic attack, you're triggering it, and that's going to be triggering the 10%. So you're getting 10% for 1 second for 3 seconds. Not bad for damage. Rage skill 1,000. What to be expected. Next, we're getting squad attack increased by 40%. That's pretty decent. Travel speed increased by 20%. That's pretty common. 40% squad attack is pretty good. Squad HP increased by 20%. That's good. And damage reduction increases by 8%. Just overall damage reduction. That's decent as well. Own skill damage reduction increases by 10% while in the high mobility. Own skill damage reduction increases by 10% while in the high mobility state. So damage reduction is increased by 8%, but while in the high mobility state, damage reduction is increased by an additional 10%. So it's 18% damage reduction. It's pretty tanky. And then own skill damage, increases own skill damage by 25% for 3 seconds before the leader uses a rage skill. Recovers 20 rage when performing basic attacks while in the high mobility state. Before the leader uses a rage skill. So this means either or you're getting the buff on whoever's you're going to get the buff on both heroes. Whether you lead with Eren Yeager or whether you support with Eren Yeager. Good, another skill damage increase. That's beautiful. That's not too bad. And then what are we getting out of the end here? We're going from 1,000 and 1,500. Okay, so this is where you get the awaken. So when we're not awakened, it's 1,000, it's 10,000, and then you're getting 1,500 to up to 300. So that's 45, 13,005. So it's not as good, but once you have awakened, or once you have them awakened, then you also get that rage recovery and up to 18 and up to 11. I'll be honest, guys, it doesn't look bad, folks. It doesn't look bad at all. They look pretty good. Especially for riders. With some of the riders that they have that do in the field, like Daryl with skill damage, or Janet with skill damage, or Felix with skill damage and basic attacks and things like that, and basic attacks triggering bonus damage and stuff like that. It seems to synergize really well, so I'm kind of excited about that. And obviously skills in rider squad tree, going to be pretty simple to level up from there. The biggest question is it 2 times as good as every other hero? Because that's the problem. These collab heroes are gonna if you don't level them up during the event, they cost twice as many fragments to level up. So just acquiring them isn't enough during the event. You want to level them up as much as you can during the event, because otherwise it's twice as many fragments to level them up later. So the question then becomes, are they twice as good as everything else? And I don't think that this is going to be twice as good. It's good, but it's not twice as good as everybody else. And I think that's the biggest thing. It's not twice as good. So if you are going to go for it during the event so you can save yourself a headache of having to spend 600 fragments to get it later, you know, when you want to get your Marco finally leveled up from 5551 to 5555. Just putting that out there as a personal experience. Okay, next we're going to talk about the shelter skin. There's a new shelter skin coming, and it looks weird. Unfortunately, I've had this one broken to me. I had to take a look at it. It looks good. I mean, the texture looks fantastic. The detail looks great. I'm really happy with that. But there's 2 things that get me, and I just can't see it any other way. Number 1, not the dynamics, but the measurements are all off. Like, the head is so tiny, right? The arms and everything is so tiny by comparison to everything else. Look at the size of the legs compared to the arms. I mean, it's super tiny. The dynamics or the metrics are all off there. And something else that I just noticed, he doesn't have a dong, but if you'll notice, this muscle right here, because of the way that it's shaded, kind of looks like one. So he's got a tiny head and a big head all at the same time. It's really, really weird. Really, really weird. But squad counter damage 3%, skill damage dealt 3%, both of which phenomenal stats. You can see a lot of people pushing for this one. Squad counter damage and skill damage dealt, both really good buffs for a skin. Okay, next let's look at the March skin, because yep, there's the March skin. There you go, 1% squad HP. Cart Titan looks really messed up, if you ask me. Super messed up, but interesting nonetheless to see a human male walking around the field on all 4s. It's really weird. And obviously it's not human, it's a Titan, but that's different. You can see in its face, his jaw structure is all different too, so. But that's going to wrap it for the March skin. Looks really kind of interesting, really kind of weird. Not one that I'm super excited about, but, you know, it is what it is. Naked booty all over the place. Next, we're going to look at the shelter tag. There's a new tag coming. It's this one right here, this shelter tag right here, and it looks pretty good to me, actually. Nice little detail aesthetic. I'm kind of a big fan. Two big feathers, or wings, or whatever you are, what have, and you got some swords on the inside. It actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm not hating on that. Next, we've got a chat bubble. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chat bubble. See, I deep dove for you guys here. We're looking at a chat bubble. All the way down here, it's in green this time, in a fresh green, and a deep green with some swords. And the omnidirectional movement. And then there's some more swords. It actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy. I don't hate that. And then don't forget this here. This is going to be a cool name card that they're going to have dropped. I think this is probably my favorite one so far. If I can get this one, I'll be happy. I did get the Godzilla one, but if I can get the Titan one, I'll be happy. And then we've got last two things to mention. We've got a vehicle coming. A new vehicle is on its way. This one is going to be bringing the Titan Roar. It's got a mouth on it and everything. It's going to provide some squad firepower, some squad protection, rider squad attack, range squad attack, infantry squad defense, and range squad defense. I'm not sure if you get to customize it. Probably not. It is what it is. So it's not too bad for another vehicle. Keep bringing them on. Keep bringing them on. We just got the Sun Chariot. Now we're getting Titan Roar. I'm not even sure, what to deal with this anymore. It's kind of messed up. So much stuff so quickly. They can't decide which to put out first. And then lastly, we're going to talk about the Beast. Now, I've done a little bit of digging into the Beast. And I noticed not only is it a grass beast for the other collab, so now we've got the knife head, but this one's providing combo damage and shield. Combo damage and shield. It looks pretty good, though. I give it a lot of credit. It looks great for an armored Titan. But combo damage and shield. So another way to kind of, customize your playstyle and your rolls a little bit, however you'd like from there. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up. That's going to give us everything. We've gone through the hero, the shelter skin, march skin, shelter tag, chat bubble. We also saw the name card, the vehicle, and the beast all coming our way as of the 1st of January for the new collab Attack on Titans. So if you're looking forward to that, don't forget to smash the like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and fill up the notification bell. If you fill up the notification bell, you will get notified when we drop new content, new videos. That way you won't miss things. We've done 2 giveaways now, actually technically 3 giveaways that we've done on the channel now. And in reality, there could be so many more of you getting into them. All you have to do is fill up that notification bell so you get notified when we drop new content. We will be doing a video when the new event, actually drops, so be looking for that. But other than that, folks, if we haven't anything else, love, peace, chicken grease, and until next time. What she said.